Today is January 1st, 2026. Right now, the world is filled with a specific kind of fake energy. Millions of people are waking up today promising themselves that this is the year everything changes. They've written down 20 goals, bought the gym memberships, and they are high on the New Year hype. But you and I both know the truth. By February 15th, 80% of them will have quit. By March, they won't even remember the promises they made today. Most men fail not because they lack the heart, but because they lack a map. They try to fix a decade of laziness with 1 week of intensity. They sprint into January, overload their system, burn out, and then crawl back into the same mediocre life they claimed they hated. If you want to dominate 2026, you don't need more motivation. You need a structure that holds firm when your motivation inevitably dies. Think about where you want to be on December 31st of this year. Do you want to be standing there, realizing nothing actually changed? Same bank balance, same weak physique, same regrets? Or do you want to look back at a year where you finally stood your ground? The journey starts now, in Q1. This is the foundation, and this is where most people mess up. They try to reinvent their entire identity in 24 hours. Don't do that. Instead, I want you to pick one meaningful goal, just one. Make the habit so simple that skipping it feels stupid. You aren't trying to win the war in January. You're just trying to prove to yourself that you can keep a promise. This is about building the non-negotiables. You get your 7 hours of sleep because recovery is your fuel. You move your body every single day, no exceptions, because momentum is a physical state. You put your phone on silent and you give the world 1 hour of deep, focused learning. You track every single day, regardless of your mood, because data is the only thing that tells the truth when your emotions are lying to you. By the time April rolls around, you'll enter Q2. This is where the New Year crowd has already disappeared. This is where you level up. You have 90 days of proof that you are a man of your word. Now, you stack. You add that second habit. You look at your circle and you start cutting the dead weight. If people around you aren't pulling you up, they are dragging you down. You start operating on a weekly rhythm, planning on Monday, executing like a machine from Tuesday to Thursday, and auditing your progress on Friday. Then comes the hardest part, Q3, the summer slump. July is where the dreamers die. The sun is out, distractions are everywhere, and the finish line is still too far away to see. This is the darkroom phase. Champions aren't built in the bright lights of January. They are forged in the boring, invisible heat of July. You stay locked in while everyone else is partying. You work while they sleep. You track your wins, your energy, and your finances with surgical precision. And finally, you hit Q4. While the rest of the world is already talking about starting fresh next year and letting their standards drop for the holidays, you hit the accelerator. This is your victory lap. You finish what you started in January. You plan 2027 while your competition is still recovering from the mistakes they made in 2025. Here is the part nobody wants to admit. You will slip. You will have days where you fail. You will have mornings where you want to stay in bed. The difference is simple. Winners get back on the path the same day. Not tomorrow, not next Monday. Today, the clock is ticking. 2026 has officially begun. You can spend it making excuses, or you can spend it making progress. One way leads to regret, the other leads to royalty. Choose.